This is the site of the new location for Washington County's new administration building, right next door to the current one, built back in 1966. Those who grew up here remember when this old building was brand new.
Where the old county administration building is, was the Thomas Cottom home. And unique about that is it was built in 1866. This building was completed in 1966, 100 years later. In 1966, I was in the 6th grade, and I remember this building going up, and it was a big building.
But it's not as big as the one that will soon replace it. Ground is already being prepared for the foundation for the new 4-story administration building to be built by Watts Construction.
Well, this is a big deal. I remember when Dean talked about this entire block 10 years ago. Commissioner Gardner's vision and those before him, the vision of Washington County.
It's expected to be the largest county building in Utah, besides the one in Sandy.
It's about 142,000 square feet, and it will include a small secured underground parking garage and then 4 floors. And the 3rd floor is going to be just a warm shell at this point for us to be able to grow into it at some point.
It was about a year ago that plans began moving forward to replace the old structure, which the county has since outgrown, but has served its purpose.
And we really wanted to have a building that would be a one-stop shop for the citizens of the county and the tourists and visitors. So in building something big enough that we can become a whole family under one roof, so to speak, with a few exceptions that are logically the lawyers ought to be by the court. But having said that, we look forward to everyone enjoying this building together.
The new administration building, designed by Simpson Coulter Studio, is expected to match the beauty of the area as well as reflect the pioneer spirit.
And so, understanding that, we started to look at the natural environment here, and also looking at the existing original buildings that were built in the 1800s here as well as inspiration. And so I feel that once you see the design, you're going to see that it really ties in well with the downtown area of St. George.
Here we stand in a place where 3 western formations meet, the Colorado Plateau, the Basin and Range, and the Mojave Desert. And so we wanted a building that enhanced and didn't take away from this natural beauty. As we unveil this, here is our next administration building, which we expect to last 100 years or more.
After unveiling a picture of the new building, county commissioners and other officials did the honors by turning over red dirt, using bright gold shovels and specially painted ones that will someday hang on the walls inside. The county will spend $24 million on Phase 1 of the new site, which took several years to save up for.
Over the last 10 to 20 years, we've been saving, and there's nothing that is preventing us from utilizing those funds to be able to create a building that is so needed, not only for the safety of our employees, but for the safety and convenience of our citizens.
And although it's not designed yet, plans for the new building include an area for visitors to learn about our history and landscape and the reptiles that roam here.
We're hoping to have an actual interactive map in that area, and our HCP building that was in this spot, and we tore it down. It had, the desert tortoise, and we will be featuring our desert tortoise back in another habitat area within, the 1st floor building. I know that they've had snakes and just lots of different reptiles, but when you see the tourism side of things in the HCP area, you are going to immediately be drawn to that, and people will take the time to really explore that area, and they'll walk away thinking they need to come back and probably bring their kids.
And as far as the old building, it will eventually be razed and replaced.
We're hoping on a Phase 2 construction project that will be able to add some sort of a parking structure, and then potentially another building will go on the corner.
The new county administration building is expected to be completed by September of 2022. In Washington County, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.